one of them. Guess who? Me! Why? Because I'm Stephen A. That's why. Because I tell it like it is. That's why. Because I don't hesitate. Because I'm going to bring the rain. And I'm not going to deny the fact that when you are me, you can get on everybody's damn nerves. Not just Dallas Cowboy fans, but everybody. I'm not stupid. I know. I'm the #1 most annoying person in all of sports. I just don't care.
I mean, well, talk your stuff, brother. We love to see it. Welcome back to GMA3. That was a clip of our next guest, who is known for his passionate sports hot takes and candid TV moments, as you just saw right there, on fan favorite shows like ESPN's First Take. If you don't know Stephen A. Smith, you don't know sports.
I like that cowboy hat, too.
Oh, you know it.
He's out with his first book. It is called Straight Shooter, a memoir of second chances and first takes. Please give it up for Stephen A. Smith.
Thank y'all for having me. How y'all doing?
Good.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Good to be here.
So the title of your book, Straight Shooter,
yes,
it is the perfect title. I read some of the book last night.
Thank you.
And you jump right in. You start with the death of your mother from cancer.
Yes.
You talk about that, and you also talk about your dad's behavior during that time. You said that you promised your mom you wouldn't even write this book until after she passed away. How difficult was it to write this book?
It was very difficult to write the book because you have to revisit and relive so many things and so many memories. And, you know, my mother passing away in 2017 is without question the most devastating thing that ever happened to me. And when I wrote this book, Straight Shooter, first of all, the title is dedicated to her because she was a straight shooter. She was no nonsense. She didn't play any games, and she let you know exactly where she stood. And she said to me, do not ever write this book until I'm dead and gone, because she knew what our relationship was and that I would celebrate her. But in the process of celebrating her, you have to detail the trials and tribulations she had to endure, which by and large were because of the things that she had to deal with as it pertained to my father. And she knew that I wasn't going to sugarcoat it and I was going to tell it straight. And so she said, I do not want to be on this earth with people knowing my business, because she was very private. And I honored that. And I think it was 2011 that she made me vow that I would never write this book until she was dead and gone. And that's what I did.
You know, I was talking to Rhiannon in the dressing room. This is a side of Stephen A. Smith that we don't know, we haven't seen at this point. The fact that you're so open and so candid about it. You also talk about your two daughters and the impact that they have and have had on your life. Why did you open up about them, and what did they think about you writing about them?
Well, first of all, let's be clear. It was the only thing that my mother had ever been ashamed of me about, because I have two daughters out of wedlock, and I love them dearly, and they altered my life. Their mere existence made me a better man, a far better man than I was before I became a dad. And so to look at Samantha and Nyla and to see what they mean to me, you know, we throw out stuff like, you'll die for this person, whatever. I would die for my daughters today, any day of the week, because they are my everything. They're my angel, they're my princess, and they're absolutely wonderful, and they've helped me mature and become a far better man than I once was.
I also want to ask you about this because this really struck me in the book. You discuss being held back in elementary school. In fact, you say your dad actually told your mom that the boy just ain't smart, and how that changed your life. As a mom, that's devastating to read that you heard that as a child. Can you talk about how that changed the course of your life and got you where you are today?
Well, it helped me, believe it or not, because as devastated as I was to hear him say that to my mother, my mother never bought into it. My mother never entertained the thought that I was going to be a failure, that I was someone to be given up on. But also, as I highlight in the book, hearing my father said that heightened my level of motivation, and that motivation has never waned.
You know, there are so many young boys out there who are living that reality now. What do you say to them?
What I just said, in terms of being motivated: find your motivation, find your passion, know what it is that you want to do, but more importantly, understand, and I make sure to make this point in the book, understand there's always somebody out there willing to extend a helping hand. But you got to take the first step. You got to show people you want that helping hand. You got to show people you're receptive to receiving that helping hand, and that you're going, when you do something, when you strive to be perfect, when you strive to be great at something, it's not just for you. It's for all the people that helped you along the way. Because when you achieve, it's for a lot of people. And the joy that comes from doing that
Well, go on and preach
I
that
know,
thing.
you got me feeling inspired.
Stephen, thank you, man. Good to see you, brother.
Stephen A. Smith, so nice to have you here. You will see a different side of him in Straight Shooter, a memoir of second chances and first takes. It is available at bookstores everywhere today.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.